Young Fionn Kiniry from Broadford is one of the many incredible children who relies on the amazing Bumbleance service to travel to Crumlin Hospital as he continues his journey with kidney issues. And what could be a very difficult experience is made that little bit brighter thanks to a service that brings comfort, care and even smiles along the way. His story is at the heart of a beautiful Easter initiative happening locally, one that's all about giving back and supporting families just like Fionn's. And delighted to say that I'm joined by the organiser of this fundraiser for the Vital Bumbleance Services, Trina Cooney. Trina, a very good morning to you.
Good morning, Alan. How are you today?
Oh, I'm very well, in great spirits, and hopefully you are too. And
I am.
This is a great Easter fundraiser. Bumbleance Services, mentioned earlier on by Antoinette Baker-Basher, we know how vital they are. What has inspired you to organise this fundraiser? Can you tell us a little bit more about what's going to be happening?
So on Saturday the 4th of April, the Easter Bunny has said he's going to attend the Tulla Playground at 12 o'clock, the Kilkishan Playground at 1:30, and the Broadford Playground at 3 p.m. And the Easter Bunny is going to take a photo with any child that would like to take a photo with him, and they will also get a lovely chocolate egg from the Easter Bunny. And this is an all in aid of Bumbleance. And as you mentioned, Fionn Kiniry, he's a family friend. His parents, Marie and James. He's a 3-year-old little boy with complex kidney issues. And I suppose a lot of Broadford people know Fionn because he's a really happy, smiley child. He says hello to everybody, be it walking or his head sticking out the car window, and says hi to everyone. But behind it all, he's a lot going on, and you would never think of it. And he has multiple surgeries and scans and tests and multiple trips to Crumlin. And this is where Bumbleance has come in to help this family out, as there's 2 other siblings at home who are school going. So with Bumbleance, mom can head to Crumlin with Fionn and dad can stay at home with the 2 other siblings. And, it relieves the stress and pressure at home when we have this service. And Marie, mom, says it's a lifeline service, for this family. So just a little bit about Bumbleance, because while we are fundraising, we're trying to raise awareness for it as well. So Bumbleance is Ireland's only dedicated children ambulance service. It's completely free of charge to any family or child that would like to use it. And the big thing here is it's not government funded. They get no funding whatsoever from the government. So this service relies solely on the goodwill of the people and their generosity. It operates all over Ireland, and it's available to any child in care of the Children's Health Service. So while they do trips, for surgeries and scans and tests, they also do another vital service. And these are called angel trips for terminally ill children, going home to their final journey, and that it can be a happy and pleasant experience for them. The Bumbleance itself it's amazing what they do in the actual ambulance. There's PlayStations, DVDs, they've Wi-Fi, they've Netflix, cuddly toys, blankets, so it's a really happy environment for the child and for the parent also. It's a happy experience. And, if you're driving up and down to Crumlin like Marie and James were, you're trying to drive and look after your child, whereas now by them using Bumbleance, they can, devote their whole attention to Fionn, keep him happy. And even now, as Marie says, he sees the Bumbleance coming, he starts jumping, he's all excited because it's a happy experience for him,
Yeah, I'm not surprised, Trina, given what you've said is in the Bumbleance. I'd jump for joy myself if I saw it pulling up.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And even the outside colours of the Bumbleance is a big bee with a smiley face. It's really making it a really good experience. It's a fantastic service, and I'll be honest, I didn't know that this service existed until, as I said, Marie and James spoke about it with Fionn and how it's made such a positive impact because, yourself trying to work, trying to juggle kids, and it's the cost of travelling up and down. And, if the child does have surgery, they might have to stay overnight, whereas now with this Bumbleance service for children solely, that they can put that to one side. And they've dedicated drivers as well. A bit of a shout out to Chris, the driver there, who Fionn loves, by the way. He's driven him up and down. So yeah, and just a few little facts for people as well. Clare is actually one of the busiest counties for Bumbleance in 2025. And they have, in 2025 alone, they have facilitated 2,122 trips.
That's
and just to kind of put that into perspective, that's actually travelling to the moon. That's how much kilometres these drivers, this team has done for children and families across the country.
Okay, that really does put it in context.
It does, like travelling to the moon, out of space, but 442 actual trips went unfulfilled. Which is sad. It saddens me because that's 442 families and children that weren't able to avail of this fantastic service. So again, it's not government funded. We need the support of the community. We need the support of the people to kind of drive the service and keep it going. And
just on that, Trina, and to finish, how can people contribute if they'd like to support the fundraiser to enable the Bumbleance service to continue doing the incredible work it's doing?
So Saturday the 4th of April, obviously we'll be in Tulla, Kilkishen and Broadford playgrounds. We'll have bucket collections. But the big thing is we're on idonate.ie. So if people go on to idonate.ie and look up Bumbleance Easter Bunny, they can donate online. So as I said, it affects everybody in the country, so anybody can donate online to us. It's for a fantastic service. And look, I know the match is tonight, so if anyone's in the pub and scrolling through and they want to donate the price of a pint to us, go online, idonate.ie, search for Bumbleance Easter Bunny. We will greatly appreciate it, and I know Bumbleance will greatly appreciate it too.
Okay, well look, we hope it goes really well and as much money as possible is raised. Trina Cooney, the organiser of the fundraiser. Trina, all the best with it, and thank you so much for joining us on the show.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Alan. Take care.